In this session, I'm going to give a demo on how you integrate Azure DevOps and GitHub. Uh, Before going to my session, on last week Cancer session, we will all learn about how you manage your GitHub repository, how do you make a commit, how you create a pull request for your changes, how you create issues like that. Today I'm going to continue that how you integrate Azure DevOps and GitHub. Before getting to the session, I'm going to share my screen here. Can you able to see my screen here?
No, Girish, I'm not able to see. Now I am. Yes, yes. Now I'm seeing.
Okay. This is my GitHub account. In this GitHub account, I have these are all my repository here. These are all the repository I have posted here. Before integrating with Azure Boards, I would like to show you what are the features of Azure Boards here. Uh, Microsoft is providing Azure Boards for project management, where what is project management means? It's a plan to track your goal. First, we specify a goal. To achieve it, we make a plan. In between, we exactly get to know where we are standing to achieve that goal. Here, Azure Boards will provide you for project management, where you track your work and plan accordingly to achieve our goals. By using Azure Boards, uh, we will get to know what exactly the contributors are up to and how efficiently they are working and what work has been completed and what work is not completed and how much time it requires to complete that work. And we can also plan in our next sprint so that we can achieve that goal. And also we can also have a scrum board and sprints so that we can plan our daily activity. And also there is a project insight. We will get a gain insights about your health of your health and status of your project with powerful analytical tools and dashboards widgets here. This is all about the Azure boards here. Let's get to the demo here. Okay, to integrate with the Azure DevOps and GitHub, there is a two way. One you can integrate from Azure DevOps account, and another one is from GitHub account. I'm going to show from Azure DevOps account here. First, you should have your Azure DevOps account here. For that, I'm going to be dev.azure.com. I'm going to navigate into my Azure DevOps account here. Okay, this is my organization here. Canaries for we as a with the name organization. This is my organization. In this organization, these are all my team projects here. Uh, for today demonstration, I'm going to on which project you have to integrate with your GitHub account. You have to choose that project here. I'm choosing new project as my team project here. Uh, there is an option called project settings here. You have to click that project settings here. There is an option called GitHub connections here. You can see. You have to click that one. After clicking GitHub connection, you have to connect to your GitHub account. Just click this account button. Now it will ask for on which repository you want to integrate with. I'm using these are all my repository here in my GitHub account. I'm using this repository, recent new GitHub here. I'm going to integrate with this repository here. Click the save button here. Afterwards, it will ask on which repository you should have integrate with. Whether I am selecting this one as my repository, or there is an option called to all repository. You can also integrate with her. I am using only selected repository here. Selected repository is new GitHub here. I am going to upload and install and authorize it. Yeah. Now the connection is established between my Azure DevOps account and GitHub. You can see here, this is the connection here. This Azure DevOps project is connected with the GitHub repository here. You can also add new repository here, also you can remove the repository. If you don't want this connection, you can remove the connections here. This is about how you can I integrate with Azure DevOps and my GitHub. This is the one way you can integrate here. I'm going to show another way. For that, you have to go to your repository here. This is my repository here. New GitHub here. There is an option called Marketplace extension. You have to click this one, Marketplace extension here. You have to search for Azure Bots app here. You have to click this one. It will show Azure Bots app here. You have to install this Azure Bots app into your repository here. It's a free of course, where you can track the work items. Already explained about Azure Bots. I am already installed this Azure Bots app into my repository here. This is another way where you can integrate from Azure Bots to GitHub here. Now my the project is connected with the GitHub here. Now I'm going to show you where if you connected with GitHub here, you can use GitHub for your source control and Azure Bots for your project management. Now I'm going to show you how you can uh, connect uh, GitHub commits, pull requests, and issues to the work items here. For that, you have to create a work item here. I'm going to create a work item here, maybe with a task. Work item in general is nothing, is an requirement given by the customer here. Give a title for the work item here, maybe that. I'm going to save this work item here. In my GitHub repository, if I want to associate a work item while creating a pull request, you can do it. For that, this is the work pull request I have generated here. You have to copy the URL of the pull request here. In my Azure DevOps account, this is the task here. If you want to link your pull request, you have to just there is an option called add a link here. You have to choose GitHub pull request here, and you have to give the URL of the pull request here. Now I have what I have done is I have associated a work item with the pull request here. You can see here. If I click this button, it will navigate into my pull request here. You can see. You can associate. This is the way you can associate a work item in your pull request here, and also you can associate a uh, work item when creating a issue here. I'm going to show this one. I'm going to create a issue here. In the title new issue here. If you want to associate the work item here, then you have to give a there is a syntax is there, that is AB hash give I have to give the ID of the work item. On which work item you have to associate, you have to give this. The work item ID is 634 here. You can see I'm going to give that ID here, 634 here. I'm going to submit the issue here. Now if you navigate into your now you can see my issue has been added to the work item here. You can see here. You can see my issue is added to the work item here. Likewise, you can also add while creating commit also you can add your work items here. This is the way you can associate your work item with the pull request, commit and issue here. Now what I am going to show you is whenever the GitHub issue is created, then automatically a work item will be generated in a Azure DevOps account. I'm going to show that how you can sync the issue. Whenever the issue is created, the work item will be generated in Azure DevOps account. For that, I'm using Azure DevOps integration as my repository here. There is a GitHub workflow where I have written here what this GitHub action workflow will do means whenever the issue is created in issue is created or opened or deleted, uh, then my work item automatically will be created in a Azure DevOps account. Okay, this is the workflow here, GitHub action workflow. This is the name of the workflow here. This is a trigger here. Whenever the issue is that is opened or edited or deleted, or whenever it's closed or reopened or labeled or unlabeled or assigned, whenever this issues is having will occur, then this GitHub action workflow will get triggered. Okay, this is the way you will trigger the your GitHub action workflow here, and every action will have one job here. The job name is alert here. This job has to run on Ubuntu latest here, that is agent specification here, and these are all my steps here. In this step, this is going to refer this action here. That is, this is the action where your whenever the issue is created, a work item is generated, and these are all my environmental variables here. I am passing the personal access token, that is Azure DevOps personal access token as a secret, and also I am passing GitHub personal access token. This is because if you want to authenticate from Azure DevOps to GitHub and GitHub to Azure DevOps, you have to make authentication, right? Two authentication. For that, I am using a personal access token. I am passing this personal access token as a secret in form of secrets here. On which organization that work item should be created means I have given canaries 4 here. This is my organization where my work item going to created, and which project we have the work item should be created. I am using part submitted to here. I am passing the project name here. On which area path the work item should be created means I am passing the part submitted to has a project here, area path here. On which what kind of work item should be created. Whenever the issue is created, what kind of work item should be created. I'm passing the product backlog item has a work item type here. You can pass if I want to create task here, I have to give the task here. If you want epic should be created whenever the issue is opened or closed, you can pass uh, epic here. I'm passing it should be new and instead here. This is the action workflow here. Before that, before creating any issue here, uh, this is my website here. This is an online shopping for your mobile engines here. You can buy your brakes, lighting, wheel tires, batteries, automobile engines you can buy from online here. There is a 50% discount on Christmas discount. This is become old here. I want to change this discount to 30% because of COVID. For that, I am going to create an issue in my GitHub here. Okay, I'm going to create an issue here. Issue with the name implement then filter. For the new requirement, I'm going to create a issue here, submit a new issue here. Whenever the issue is created, my action should be get triggered here. You can see my action is get triggered here. You can see implement 30% oil and filter here. You can see my workflow is running here. First, it was initializing the job here. Still it's running here. My workflow has been successful here. Now, if you want, if you go back to your uh, project here, this is my project where the work item is created here. You can see here. When I navigate into my work items here, see, recently created here. Okay, this is the work item where I have recently created here. I have created an issue, right? That is implement a 30% discount on oil and filter. This is the whenever the issue is created here, the automatically my work item is generated here. You can see this is the work item. You can see the tag also on with our repository here, and what is it? It is a GitHub issue here. See. This is the way whenever the issue is created or opened or labeled, my work item will automatically get generated in my project here. You can also see it in board form here, where you can visualize the flow of your work. this is the work item here. You can drag and drop here. Now the implemented has been started here. Now how to what we'll do means I will change. There is a requirement, right? You have to change that requirement. That is, you have to change from 50% to 30%. Have to implement. For that, I'm going to enter into my code here, source code. This is the source code here. This is where I have to change from 50% to 30% here. I'm going to change this source code in my GitHub account here, GitHub repository, from 50% to 30%, and discount is COVID discount. I'm going to give a commit message here, that is updated into here. Now I'm going to commit this directly to the master branch here. That's not a recommended way. You have to create another branch here, and you have to make a code review. If the code is good, then only you can able to merge to the master branch here. For demonstrative purpose, I am directly committed to the master branch here. I'm going to commit this one. Now make changes into my source code here. If you go to my pipelines here, my pipeline has been triggered here. That is, I have triggered the continuous integration here. Whenever the changes in my master branch, then the pipeline will automatically get triggered here. It's running here. If you want to integrate your GitHub repository with Azure pipeline, you can do that by creating a new pipeline here. We'll ask for classic editor. It will ask for where is your source code. Since my source code is in GitHub, I'm using GitHub as a source here, and you have to give the repository on which repository your source code is. My repository is in Azure DevOps integration, right? I'm going to give this repository here. I have to select this one, select the default branch as master. If I continue, it will ask for a template. What kind of template you have to give. Since it's an .NET application, I'm going to choose a ASP.NET application here. After giving the ASP.NET application as my template, it will give certain task here on which agent it should have to be run, and these are all the pre-built tasks here. This task is for installing the NuGet dependencies for your project, and this task in NuGet restore is to restore your NuGet packages, and build solution is for compiling your code here, and test assembly is for if there is any unit test cases in your source code, then if you want to run that, you can use the test assemblies here. And the publish symbols is for debugging purpose. You are indexing your source code, and the publish artifact is to publish the artifact for in your particular location. I'm passing them to my Azure pipelines here. This is the way you can integrate your GitHub with my GitHub with the Azure pipelines here. Since my build is successful here, it's also triggered continuous deployment here. See, this is the I have triggered the continuous deployment whenever the CI is successful. That is, the continuous integration is successful. My automatically my continuous deployment will be get triggered here. I'm deploying this application to Azure cloud here. You can see it's already get triggered here. It's in progress here. Now it is got successful here. If I navigate to my application here, you can see previously it was 50% Christmas discount here. Now I have built I have made changes to my source code. That is, I have changed from 50% and Christmas discount to 30% COVID discount, and I have made changes to my source code and have triggered the continuous integration there, and also triggered the continuous deployment there. Now if I refresh my application here, still is refreshing. Yeah, you can see the changes here. Previously it was 50% on Christmas discount. Now I now have changed to 30% here, and also due to COVID discount I have given 30% here. You can see this is the way you can integrate your Azure DevOps with the your GitHub. Now I will now the issue is resolved here. Now I'm going to close the issue here. You can see now this work item is in approved state. If I close this issue, that is this issue, that is implement 30% oil and filter. Now if I close this issue, then automatically this work item, that is implement 30% on oil and filter, it is in approved state. Now it will automatically get closed into done done state here. Now I will show that one. Now I'm going to close this since it is already resolved. I'm going to close this one by giving a comment resolved. Resolve the issue here. I'm going to give a comment and I'm going to close this issue. Whenever I close this issue, then the work item should be automatically should be in done state here. I'm going to close this one. Whenever the issue is closed, my action should be get triggered here. You can see my action here. Yeah, the GitHub action workflow is get triggered here. Yeah, my action workflow is successful here. Now if I navigate into my product backlog item here, it should be in closed state. See, it's already get in closed state. I have not changed myself. It's already automatically get in closed. It will be in closed state here. You can see. You can also see the history of the work items here. Sorry, recently completed. Yeah. This is the work item that is recently completed here. You can see the history also, when it was created, when it was approved, when it got closed here. You can see the history tab here. Yeah, this was closed on at this time, like this. You can see. This is all about how you can sync your GitHub issues to work items. That is, whenever the issue is opened, closed, or labeled or unlabeled, the work items will automatically get generated in Azure DevOps here. One thing I forgot to show you here. Uh, in my workflow, I have passed this personal access token, right? That is, this one is Azure personal access token, and this one is GitHub personal access token. I am passing this as secret here. Where should I pass it? Means there is an option called settings here in your repository. Click the secrets here. This is where I have given the token here. I have given the personal access token, and I have given the GitHub personal access token. Whenever I have given this, it will be in encrypted form, and this secret has been passed to my GitHub action workflow. I'm not passing directly to the workflow here. I'm passing as a secret here, because it's a the personal action token should be sensitive, right? This is for authentication, two authentication. Uh,
Girish,
Hello, yeah,
this is Narayan.
okay,
Uh, you have created a personal access token, right? In GitHub or in Azure?
yeah. Both. I have created both in Azure DevOps and GitHub also.
Okay, what have you used in GitHub? What are which I mean, which ones uh, patties you used in GitHub?
Now the personal access token I have given only for custom defined, that is for creating work items. To see, so here you can create a personal access token here. Uh, Create new token here. I have given custom defined, that is only for creating work items here.
Okay, okay, got it.
And for GitHub also, there is option where you can create your personal access token. For that, you have to go for your settings here. There will be a developer options here, developer setting, personal access token. You can create a generate the token here. I have given the scope for repository here. This is the way you can create personal access in GitHub and Azure DevOps.
Uh, okay.
Okay.
Uh, Girish, I have another query.
Okay.
Actually, in the project, you have created the GitHub connection, right?
Yeah.
Is there any way to create GitHub connections in organization?
In organization level.
Yes, it organization. If I give the permission for at organization level, then
Okay.
all the projects under that particular organization will be eligible for integrating GitHub with the Azure DevOps, right? So I'm just asking.
No, I also not tried. No, I think I will get back to you, Naren. You
Okay,
can
okay,
connect
sure,
with
sure.
the project. No, I've not seen the organization level at all. But
Okay, Ganesh.
in GitHub you can
That's
install this.
what actually
I,
my doubt is.
uh, okay, okay. Uh, that's it, guys. This is the way you can integrate Azure DevOps with GitHub here. If you have any queries, you can ask me, or else you can ping me. Thank you guys for joining. If you have any queries, you can ping me.